But speaking of the struggle and moving it forward, we have Dr. Martin Monga, the Amazonian spokesperson, who has clarified misunderstandings and miscommunications surrounding negotiations between Southern Cameroons and the Republic of Cameroon, La République. Well, this talks facilitated by the governor, the person of Sako, President Sako, and La République representatives acknowledged the right to hold meetings while recognizing the conflict's nature as a dispute between two nations, each represented by their respective armies. Expert-led negotiations are emphasized, as Dr. Monga stresses that professionals, rather than clergy or civil society organizations, will represent both governments, and this approach underscores the need for strategic and informed dialogue. Well, let's take a listen to this audio from Dr. Martin Monga first.
Alert. This is Dr. Martin Monga, Secretary of State for Communication and IT for the government of the Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Today is October 19th, 2024. Dear Ambazonians, dear ASA, I come today for bring clarity on some message where the President gave me a while ago regarding the negotiations will take place between Southern Cameroons and La République du Cameroon. First, I want to make it very clear. So that negotiation will take place between the belligerents. It means that the people who are actively at war, and that is the B and the Ambazonian State Army. These are the two protagonists in this war. Now the two people that do when they fight for this war. And just like in Fumban, the negotiations take place between Django Foncha and Amadou Ahijo. Now the same scenario will happen this time. It will be between the government of Dr. Samuel Ikomosako and La République du Cameroon, whoever be their president. And therefore, we have to be careful when we hear this communique will be sent out by La République du Cameroon agents, including the Honorable Archbishop Andrew Kier, Moderator Funky Samuel, Dr. Fontem Niba, and McFarlane Njo, aka International Communities Organization. This one, the civil society organizations, and in as much as they get the right for hold their meetings, and nothing say not them who should not for table for negotiate with La République du Cameroon. We all know say La République du Cameroon always like for choose with leaders, but this time nothing will work. So it be very important for everybody to understand. Say this fight now between two countries, and each country be represented by an army. And anybody will not be in control of an army in a good position for that table. And furthermore, I want to also make it very clear, say in as much as the two governments, it be experts from these two governments when they sit on the table. So we'll get experts from La République du Cameroon and experts from the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Now, the second point where I want to talk about is, there is all this talk around, say, Anglophone Bamileke or Bamileke say, we are brothers, we have to come together, this and that. I just want to advise them. Say the best way they fit one for their interest. Now say, may they get rid of Paul Biya. If they get rid of Paul Biya, they fit do whatever they want. We also get to remind these people, say in the 60s and 70s, we will be welcomed and with open arms for our country when they be chased them out of their own country. And today, now these same people them, they fund Biya, some they can't kill we. And they turn around now to say we'll be brothers and sisters. I don't even know the definition of those words now, in light of which we really don't want for people. So when they spend their time for see how to get rid of Paul Biya, not for the promise we heaven and earth say we'll come together, we'll form 10 states or 200 states. We get enough countries where we turn them into states. And another thing say, now through associating ourselves with them, we will get a better future. So I humbly advise them, say, may they put all their energies together for fight Biya, just as they will put all their energies together for fight we in favor of Biya. They give money for Biya, saying they can't kill we. And now they turn around for talk, say we'll be friends or we'll be brothers or whatever. So I want to make these 2 points then very clear. And in summary, the negotiation between La République du Cameroon and the Federal Republic of Ambazonia will be performed by experts from both groups, from both countries, not civil society organizations headed by maybe a clergy or clergies and some other civil society members. They get right to think about whatever they feel about the future of our country. If they feel it be of validity, may they submit them for the government of the Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon when they'll put them on table with other measures the way we believe say they'll consider them during this negotiation period. And also finally, we just want to advise Bamileke people, some they use all their money and all their energies for get rid of poor Biya. If they get rid of poor Biya and try to work out a better system for themselves, I think ultimately we'll become good neighbors, because now all way we want to achieve as Southern Cameroonians. We want to be good neighbors. We not necessarily get for the embrace each other as if we are children from the same parents, which is obviously not true, because we get two separate cultures and two separate values. And these values, they don't prove over 70 years, say not be interchangeable. And therefore, they get for stay for their part of the world and we stay on our part of the world. And we can always meet as neighbors with a common boundary for work together for the better of the world or better of the region. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Well, in that audio, you will notice how Dr. Martin Mungwa reminds the Bamileke community of their historical ties to Southern Cameroon, where they sought refuge after being displaced by La République. He encourages the Bamileke to prioritize self-sufficiency than support the presidential Paul Biya's regime. Well, key points from Dr. Martin Mungwa's statement include the negotiation framework, which he talks about in details, talking about expert-led talks between Southern Cameroon's and La République government, not by clergies. Representation, professional, in his words, not clergies or civil society, will have to represent both sides, professionals. Bamileke relations, he talked about the historical ties between the Bamilekes and Southern Cameroons, highlighted as well. The self-sufficiency, talking about the Bamilekes and urging them to prioritize resource management over supporting Biya's regime. Well, this development reflects the complex dynamic at play in the Southern Cameroon's war, with President Biya's government facing ongoing challenges as well.